spicy stuff in his deck. Does he have the pickaxe? Is this guy?
Is it different from the other one?
No, this is. I think it's a little bit different.
He's got
Burn bond. The palm.
His is
Deflecting
He's
palm.
got in the sideboard?
And it's time.
Deflecting palm.
He might have one in the
It's
main.
like, attack me with your Mantis Rider. And then he's like, perish. Destroys you with deflecting palm. Prevents all damage and then redirects.
Yeah, he has pickaxe.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, man.
Skyclave pickaxe.
What's it do?
So it's a 1 green. It automatically equips and it has landfall. Give it +2.
Oh, dang.
Or +1/+1. Ooh, I don't remember. Ooh, man.
You can pull that closer to you if you want.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Cool.
Go too far, it's gonna snap the table in half.
Oh, yeah. Thing looks like it'll break any minute.
Yeah. This is mahogany. Isn't that right, Kyle?
That's right.
It's definitely just pine, but okay.
No, hey, we're gonna. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Ooh,
It's
we got
maple.
a turn 1 Aether Vial. I hope you use that D20 for Aether Vial counters. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, so me and Kegel were talking. Really cool thing. Did you know that Aether Vial on 0 can put it in that new Asmore card?
Yo, serious?
The one with like the 30 letter
What is
thing,
it?
because its CMC is 0.
Wow.
What?
I lost my deck. Is there a gold deck box?
I mean, wings.
Don't see one.
Uh-oh, we got a Stepling starting, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the look?
It's literally gold.
Gold deck.
Um,
I don't have it.
Did you check up front?
Yeah.
Maybe they were holding it for you.
No, yeah, I checked. It's not.
Oh, dang. Oh, right there.
Ah.
All right, back to the match.
okay, we just had a little
slight
bit of
emergency.
scare.
Noble Hierarch, and that's a Thalia's Lieutenant.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
So
You know what I have? I have the SCG giant dice that are like super visible. If you want to like
I
go
could
buy
use
them now on
those.
Amazon, baby.
We just couldn't quite think of a great way to do a digital scoreboard. If we had a stream deck, you could probably do something where you can like hit a button and add or hit a button and subtract one.
All we're seated.
is that, that's the pickaxe.
Yeah, he's reading. We got a reader.
Oh jeez.
I think I might be a necessary read on that one.
Oh,
And then
dude,
a
this
fetch land.
Stepling is very, very fat right now. I think he's
It's 6/6 right now, isn't it? Or does it?
It's a 4/5. I think he gives +2/+2 on the pickaxe.
And
Oh,
it's fetch.
Oh man.
So it doesn't do anything unless it has landfall.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't believe it does anything.
Okay, I figured it was like +1/+1.
You just keep paying.
Yeah.
I
He's
try to
got,
tell
he's
you
got to get this B
every
roll,
time.
man.
This is gonna
Yeah.
smack. So it'll be 8-9 after.
Yeah, he's definitely got to block this. If he doesn't, it's gonna be a bad time.
A white source. I wonder what he.
Does this? So I saw Coom Hellhounds and he's red too.
Yeah.
Big fat 9.
But I don't know.
If he takes it, yeah, no, not happening.
Wow, the Thalia is not the noble.
Yeah, I mean,
Must need the mana.
yeah, potentially.
Yeah,
There's another one. All right, well, that's not good. Potentially, like looking out for his life total by getting the planes here, he probably just has another land.
I see a bolt in hand.
The Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it.
the artifact. What's the name of it?
Pix file.
Skyclave pickaxe.
Skyclave pickaxe. So it's green. It attaches automatically for just green, and then it has a landfall +2, like gives +2/+2
Yeah, let me just
every time a
double
land
check.
enters.
Yeah, something gross like
So
that.
and then Steplinks is a 0/1 that has +2/+2 in landfall. So
Yeah.
or landfall +2/+2. So basically every land gives that Steplinks +4/+4.
So that's a Mantis Rider, Flying Vigilance, Haste.
Oh yeah, baby. Human, by the way. In case that wasn't apparent, he is playing humans.
Real good with Noble Hierarch.
Ooh,
Oh, God.
This is how you turn the matchup. He's gonna copy the Mantis Rider here and bash in for 6 in the air, make this a true race.
And Vigilance means
I
they'll be able to block.
think that's the
Oh,
best
yeah.
part about Mantis Rider in general. It's not even necessarily like the card itself, but when you copy it, it just gets so much like it just gives your copy so much value.
No problem, T-Bibs. Hey, for all the new people joining in, throw us a follow.
What with Tony Bibbs?
We're about to
Jake
go
Buddy?
to top 8 as well after this. These guys are playing to get into top 8.
Winner is in for sure, and then probably there's 3-4-1 matchups going on. So the 3 winners will get into the top 8, and then probably more than likely one of the losers will make it as well. Is what we're assuming.
Right. So right now, I see a lightning bolt. I see a fetch land. I see a lightning helix. Okay, wait a minute. We might have. Oh, he can kill both of these Mantis Riders.
Well, he only has one red,
Oh, dang.
which is I was a little confused about the fetch earlier.
Well, he can at least make a Mantis Rider block here, I think. Wait, is that a Renegade Rallier?
Yeah, these lists are. I was asking if he was running Renegade earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like he's gonna see
The other person was running a full 4 of them, which seems sick. Yeah, this
Well,
one is 2.
because he can. The pickaxe one can.
get real fat.
Right, and he can. Yeah, and there he goes, cracking that fetch. Gonna go get another land.
I imagine this humans guy didn't even block right there. And yeah, it looks like he's grabbing this mountain. This lightning helix is gonna turn the tide of this. Now he
He
can't.
also has bolt.
Yeah, now don't lightning helix the phantasmal image. That's a good way to lose because it just dies and you don't gain any life.
Right,
Yeah. So don't do that. But
damage went through.
yeah.
10-8.
No, right.
Not bad. My bad. I had to mute for a second.
Getting all excited over here. Looks like he has.
So, Vile Mariner.
Yeah, baby. Changeling. And it looks like he has a meddling mage in his hand now. If he has like the soul read here, he might be able to like suck that dude's soul away from him by like naming lightning bolt or something.
But he's gonna cast it.
Yeah,
Whatever
he
he names, he's gonna cast it.
Well, no, because you can't respond to what you name. You can respond to
You can
meddling
respond to
mage.
the card.
You can't respond to what you name.
Enters, you name a card, can't cast it, and you're like, oh, I couldn't even respond to
Right.
that.
So he could go meddling
Well,
mage.
there was he just helixed.
Okay.
Ooh,
So, like-
did he helix the image?
He did. So we're gonna have to stop this here, right?
What?
Well,
Did he gain the
He,
life?
he gained the
he
life.
totally did.
So
Oh,
hold on here.
is that on us? Okay.
I think,
Well, yeah.
I wonder, actually. I'm not sure. You can ask
You have
the
to
judge.
call. You just
Yeah.
tell him to stop and you
Just-
call judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, can you stop for 1 second?
Yeah.
Just call the judge.
Just call the judge, Kyle.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Do you have to call the judge and make them notice, or do you let them play on? That's like an interesting conundrum we got going here.
Pretty sure that one because it's just a
Like a missed.
it's something that they messed up and missed. You're gonna
Yeah.
Call the
now,
judge
Now they're reading the
and-
card, and he understands that he might have made an incorrect play right there. Yeah. That's a brutal one, and that might actually cost him this because that 3 life is seriously really
So-
important.
we stop play real quick just to get the we have a level 2 judge here today,
Yeah.
thankfully. And
Judge Aaron Hammer.
that's right. And so we're gonna let the judge explain to the players.
and they've actually progressed past it to a point where if it's not something they're supposed to go back and change, they won't, right? Because
Right.
he's progressed past it and made certain decisions.
Right.
You can't.
review
The thing is, though,
information.
they'll have to take the life gain away.
Right. I mean,
Right, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, the
It's-
life gain's
that's
gonna come
That's
off.
why you get a judge because it's
You can't
They
gain
need to
life
do
that
it
you
the-
didn't gain.
yeah.
Right,
They need
right.
to do it the correct way. That's
yeah, we're gonna see what the judge decision is. We're gonna hear it.
And I'm gonna have to. I'll talk to the judge afterwards and see, since we're watching the match, and
Do
we
we
were.
actually stop that.
Yeah,
Because you watch like GPs and stuff, and they're always like, "We're gonna get a judge in here to stop this match right now." But I don't know if that applies to you guys on like the smaller
Yeah.
scale.
right.
We'll get Aaron Hammer in here. Maybe
yeah.
tell us about that.
Maybe.
That'd be cool to hear from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is definitely significant in the matchup here.
It definitely matters to what's going on, but I don't feel that we can stand by and let
Like that happened. And you just
life gain that wasn't
Right.
gained. But
right. No, I think it's better to stop the match.
he's backing it up.
It's not even.
Oh man!
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh baby, we're rewinding. Yeah. So
That's not a matter of a miss trigger or anything
Yeah.
like that. That's
right,
It's a board state that didn't happen.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the interesting thing about this Mariner being in play is that despite the trigger for him coming up to counter the spell, the trigger on the Phantasmal Image still happens, so it actually, he doesn't need to pay the extra for that or anything. So, boom, down to 9 or 8? 9. And then, boom, there's the Meddling Mage. If I can hear what he named.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what he named either.
Mm. Now he's gonna.
For 1 and 3.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. So 4 damage total.
Oh, I figured you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it
Well, no,
There's
that
no reason to turn that
Hierarch-
hierarch sideways.
Hierarch has a counter.
right.
But it's only 1 counter, so the
Oh, it's
Exalted
0,
would have
1, I
went to
forgot.
the the Exalted would have went to the Mantis Rider.
Yeah. So the best thing that Landfall Aggro can do here is just force a chunk block, and if Meddling Mage did not name Lightning Bolt, he's in an amazing position right now, which that's kind of like the key name.
Oh,
There's more
Unfortunately-
lands too.
Oh, buddy, that's gonna hurt.
Another
That is a
fetch.
fetch.
Talk about your fetches being live,
Yeah,
right?
dude,
Yeah.
it makes.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Also,
that's like the appeal of the deck, right? Like it feels like every single draw you have, there's play to it.
Right.
A fetch turns your creatures big. A bolt changes the board state completely, and that's just the appeal of it, I guess. I
oh, what
assume
the-
that's a altered
I was
forest.
gonna say, what the heck
Yeah,
is
that
that
is,
land? That is sick.
I believe that's Toph from the last Airbender trademark Nickelodeon.
That is sick
If
though.
that is an altar, he can have that. If it's not, I'm not sure he can. But
I mean, I'm sure he.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure
if
he,
it's fan art, you can have. Generally, fan art allows you to
if
have.
it's a magic card, you can have it in your deck.
Right.
Magic. If
Right,
magic Gathering
has to have been-
came out of a pack or something.
Has to have been altered though.
Yeah, it has to have been altered.
Right. It can't be some other
You can't just be
token.
like, oh, this is my proxy forest, right? It's like, no,
Right.
that doesn't work.
No.
Yeah.
There's stuff like that. But there's the Renegade Rallier, baby. That's a lot of damage.
Oh.
He might be able to make both of these links as lethal.
Yeah.
So he has to block them both.
I mean that is like
Yeah,
he's gonna
so-
drop all the way down to 3 though.
Right. And I think his plan here is to lightning.
Probably both the Mantis Rider, I would
Right.
imagine.
So I'm gonna assume that this Meddling Mage is named Lightning Bolt.
Let me just. I'll just
Yeah.
Helix, perfect. Thank you. The Meddling Mage is on Helix.
Okay, well that's he's gonna lose this human's place up to lose his whole state. Except for the Hierarch. And I think he needs to pray for a Mantis Rider because he's gonna need to block both of these lynxes, and then depending on what the last threat is, I assume he's not gonna block with the Mantis Rider. He's gonna bolt the Mantis Rider, and it's gonna leave him with one top deck Hail Mary before the lynxes get him again. Lead on a bolt here. Target the Mantis Rider paying 1. Yeah, and this is this is turning scary.
Yeah, and they have to be blocked.
Oh yeah, I think those are like one of them's at least 8.
Yeah, the one with the weapon or artifact is 8.
Yeah, and he has that Renegade Rallier to block anything left on the ground. I'm not sure if he can afford to take anything here.
Smart play by the Landfall player to, go after the board state.
Yeah, it's unfortunate about that Lightning Helix, but it might not end up mattering. Ooh, what was that?
He
The fetch.
the
second
fetch.
one
I thought he forgot to.
from the Renegade Rallier.
Yeah.
No, what was that he just drew? Looks like
Oh,
land. Foil Forest?
Yep. Pass.
Yeah. Didn't take up Aether Vial. Don't like that. Guess he has to show him the fetch here.
It's a land, shock land.
And he's at 8. I don't think he's not quite dead here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, did he make a land drop?
Yeah, he played
Okay.
the Stomping Ground tap.
Okay.
So Park's gonna jump in front of the Lynx with the pickaxe. It's gonna drop down to 3. Take up the vial. No. I guess he could
Back-to-back
cast.
lands.
Yeah, he couldn't. So taking up the vial there is really important. He couldn't cast the Mantis Rider if he drew it right there because he has a forest.
Oh, so we needed to take up the vial. To
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
to get the Mantis
because
Rider in play right
that
there.
would that's his only out.
Yeah, that is his only out.
Yeah, a top deck Mantis Rider would have actually just won the game.
Yeah, he would have just been dead. But those are like those are like the little margins, and we're gonna move to sideboard here in a second.
So Landfall Aggro taking game 1. So Landfall Aggro has Broken Bond,
Broken Bond's not really gonna come in. Defecting Palm might. We're
right?
playing against humans. We got
Core Firewalker, Genjin.
Engine of the Spires. I have no idea what that card does.
What's it called?
Genjin of the Spires.
It's a one of. We got a couple of Grim Lavamancers, which I could see.
I like it.
Yeah, I could see it getting damaged through.
Yeah, and honestly, humans is such a go wide deck. If you can limit the number of humans they have, it's really, really strong.
Tireless Tracker, Back to Nature. I love Tireless Tracker.
You say Genju of the Spires?
Yeah.
So it's an enchantment aura, Enchant Mountain. You can pay 2. Enchanted Mountain becomes a 6/1 red spirit until end of turn. It's still land.
Oh wow.
Oh,
When
and if
an Enchanted Mountain is put into the graveyard, return from the graveyard to your hand.
the enchantment or the mountain?
The
The mountain.
enchantment.
The enchantment. I thought it was the land.
Return Genju of the Spires from your graveyard
Oh.
to your hand.
Oh man,
Gotcha.
That's weird. All right, we gotta.
Yeah, so basically pay 2, make it a 6/1, and then if that mountain gets like blocked and dies, you just bring it back to your hand, so you could just keep turning your lands into threats.
Right.
Which I could see that being good because there's probably going to be a lot of blocking in this matchup.
Right, and it could be okay in this matchup. I imagine that's for grindy matchups where you can actually dump mana and
Right.
just go ham making 6/1s. I'm not exactly sure if it's gonna come in here. Does it have trample? I would assume not. But moving on with this sideboard, Tireless Tracker, I'm not gonna feel like coming in. Back to Nature, you might bring it in just for the Aether Vials, but it's not exactly what you're looking to have.
Deck lists are not available through top 8, but we can definitely publish the top 8 list at least. Maybe I
Right.
can do 16 or something, but
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Gaming Till Dawn. We'll try to publish them after the event is over.
join our Discord and I'll post them in the Discord, okay? If you join it, take the MTG roll and I'll link it right now.
Right. So we have.
So, and then for humans, we have Grand Abolisher, Ash Zealot, Surgical Extraction, Leyline of Sanctity, Silverquill Silencer, Dismember, Kitesail Freebooter. Oh, I could see Dismember and Kitesail Freebooter all being viable.
Yeah.
Kitesail could nab some, some of the
Like helixes and lightning bolts and potentially path exiles if he's running
Right.
into those. Those could be pretty good. One thing I am worried about, I think this Dismember is a great pick. I am really worried because the thing is about this like Naya Zoo deck is that it's going to deploy these very fast creatures like those 2 step lynxes, like Brushfire Elemental, like
And
plated GOP.
the damage, and so
and-
the damage from Dismember is going to be real.
Yeah, the damage from Dismember is going to be real, but Kitesail Freebooter doesn't grab lands or creatures. So
Right.
he can only hit bullets, and a fetch land is enough to get you killed sometimes, right?
Right.
In a matchup. And I do believe that he's not actually running that many non-creature spells in this Naya Landfall Zoo aggro. And, he sees the Kitesail, he's just like, all right, I'll bolt you, and he'll likely miss. He's running, oh, wow, this Naya Landfall Zoo aggro is running a singular Ghost Quarter. I believe that's the Ghost Quarter himself to get
To
an
get a
extra landfall drop. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's a Spirit Link in the main deck of this Landfall aggro, which is the 1 white, basically lifelink that goes on the stack. We got 2 Path Exiles, which are looking pretty good. 3 pickaxes. And Brushfire Elemental, very relevantly, can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or less. And I assume he's going to be bringing in the 3rd one here for that. Very exciting.
Very cool.
Intricate matchup.
Yeah, exciting though. For me, I haven't seen the Landfall Aggro yet, so very cool to see it for the first time in our own shop
It was on camera
earlier today. Different.
round 2.
Right.
Yeah.
That's our man Christian Keffer from
Yeah,
Columbus,
which
Ohio.
he's up there too. He could be playing for top 8, I think.
Yeah, let's take a look. I think Christian might be X2 or X1?
He's 3-2, so probably not playing for top 8.
Yeah.
Top 16.
Could. There's gonna be one X2 make it, but I'm assuming it's going to be one of the
Right, because they usually have
current
best-
4-1s is going to have a better tiebreaker.
Usually the
It's
best
not
tiebreakers.
always the case though.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
general.
And this actually happened at the 1K yesterday. Mistakenly, X1 sometimes will draw in this last round, thinking that both of them are in. But
And then
if one of them draws, one of them is not making it in.
Right.
Yeah.
Decon Cry, maybe? Or
Decon Cry.
Let me know how you say that, but thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So you talked about there being 3 different matches, right, with X1s.
Right.
If they're being really, really smart, they'll all play. And if one draws, somebody's going to be a little salty at the end of the night because one of them's not going to make it.
Right.
I would say if they draw.
Wait, maybe. Oh, if only one person draws, both of them make it. Right?
Because the two,
What? Oh, man, that's. Oh,
if
geez.
only one of the 3, they would both make it because they would be X1 and 1,
I wonder if they.
whereas
Yeah,
everybody
'cause, like,
else would be X1 and then the other 2 would be
Pretty
X2.
sure these guys were table 3,
Right.
so they are right
table
up
one,
there.
Table 1 and 2 drew.
DK
Right.
is okay. All right, DK, thank you very much for the follow.
DK.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, jeez.
I just
Go,
sat back
go,
down.
go,
I'm
go.
more
One.
than ready to leave again.
My
Hello,
coconut
but
gun
God.
can fire in spurts.
Yeah.
It's you.
Again, in here,
Gonna hurt.
in here in the streaming booth, the broadcast room right now, we have our 2 shop owners, Kyle Huck and Taryn Huck.
Yo.
We have our shop manager. I'm not going to say it, the wrong name. I'm going to say Bricker Lori.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Big brick.
And then our guest host right now.
Amin Ibadi from Columbus, driving down with a few friends.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sick.
Watching my twin brother make top 8 with my 75. Being a little angry that I couldn't play it. But, that's just what you got to do. If he doesn't win, I'm gonna
Well,
rag on him.
The best part is you just don't take him home.
Right. Oh, dude, you know what? You're right. We did a little pact in the car, which you got to do this if you're riding in a car on a road trip to a little 1K or something. Winner buys everybody else food. That's just how it works, right?
Yeah.
You earn cash at this event, you're paying for everybody's Cracker Barrel. You're paying for the Taco Bell, you're paying for the rallies, no matter what it is.
Unless you're
rest
the
of
one
car
that
has to
drove.
get fed.
Unless you're the one that drove, then
No.
you're like, I have no obligation. I brought you here.
That is true. If you drive there, you drag your friends to make them watch you play top 8, that's everybody's winner, except for them.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
So here we better get to it. Holy
Yeah.
crap, they're
Turn-
moving.
Oh,
So,
man.
Turn 2 Mana Strider.
yeah,
and
with the
then
Noble Hierarch and then a bolt on it, and we have a step
But,
link on the battlefield.
He's
He also tried
already
to steal the bolt, so that was very cool.
he's already at 13
Ooh.
after getting smacked with Mana Strider and fetching and shocking, I'm guessing.
Wow. Yeah.
And another sick altar land.
Yeah. Dude, this is getting scary. I'm glad you pointed this out because I was completely distracted. But it looks like, depending on what gets played here, this Landfall aggro deck might be on the back foot. Cards that I would be really afraid of: Reflector Mage, another Mantis Rider, any other forms. A creature plus Thalia's Lieutenant. Ooh, Thalia herself, pretty good.
Yeah, first strike, nice.
And making those lightning bolts cost more, meaning that the Landfall aggro deck is likely only going to be able to play 1 non-creature spell this turn.
Yeah.
Getting in for one,
Lightning
be
Helix
exalted.
costing 3.
Yep.
Couldn't be me. Missing the land drop, meaning that hand is probably full of gas,
Yeah.
buddy.
I play humans a lot, and the one thing you always want is a 1-drop when you're playing humans. If you do not have Bio or Hierarch or Birds, if you do not have a 1-drop,
Have birds, right?
some of them do run.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Some of them run 1 or 2. Usually
Nice.
you have,
Or champion, right?
Yeah.
Does champion count as like one of
Yes.
those 1-drops that you want?
Yeah. If you don't really, honestly, if you don't have one of the accelerants, either the mana accelerant or the Aether Vial, a lot of times you're kind of throwing it.
Right.
You really want to be getting out of the gate with humans.
Wait a minute.
What
Did
the
he just get Ghost Quarter?
I was gonna say, what the heck
Oh my
just
gosh.
happened?
Okay, well,
That's
we'll
crazy.
see if there's are there basics in that humans deck?
Potentially.
list
A
right
lot of
there.
this
Yeah.
don't, but
They
I figured
sometimes
we'd
run
figure.
two.
I
There's a
figured we'd
forest
figure
and
it
a
out.
plains
Oh yeah, we saw
Definitely.
and
that
a swamp.
So there's 2 plains, a forest, and a swamp.
And an island.
Is he running
And
Skyclave
not-
Apparition?
Wow. He's got 5 basics.
This is a lot of basics for
No,
humans.
I do not see Skyclave apparition.
No.
So many basics. Oh my gosh. All right.
So what's up, chat? Make sure you drop us a line.
I need to actually make sure I follow this place when I get home, or download Twitch right now. The Twitch Trademark TV mobile app.
Their mobile app is garbage. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I literally can't get mine to open, and I'm like, what is this garbage?
Yeah. Mine usually has a really hard time.
Oh
loading.
wow, another Mantis Rider coming
Oh,
down.
God, that's so scary.
That's yeah.
Crash in there, baby.
Down to 7.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really scary.
A lot of pressure.
You know, that's the thing about step links. Without a fetch land, the card is really bad on defense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looks like I see a Renegade Rallier and a Wooded Foothills. Landfall Aggro's hand.
It was honestly, I like the play by Landfall Aggro to try to Ghost Quarter one of the lands, because a lot of humans decks don't run that many basics,
Right.
and it was good fish. I mean, it was a good try to.
Right, you
When
know.
he missed a land drop, it was a good try to off put him of land, but
Oh yeah.
unfortunately, it didn't work.
Yeah. And you
Well,
know,
I mean, even worst case scenario, you put him on a collar.
right.
Right.
You know.
You make him dedicate to a collar, and you kind of did in a way if he doesn't have like
Right.
the other land can only tap for creatures.
Looks like we're seeing
So he
no
shut him off
blocks here.
Right.
No blocks, and I assume a Renegade Rallier is going to be coming here after this fetch land. I'm just not sure if he doesn't play some form of bolt or removal spell here. This Landfall Aggro deck's going to be in a lot of trouble, and it looks like he might have just passed.
DK, this is a special 1K event that we did on Sunday. We don't always have Modern on Sundays. This was just, we just scheduled the 1K on this Sunday because there was another shop in Ohio that was doing a 1K yesterday. So we wanted to,
Get in on that.
well, I mean that, but we wanted to not, do the same day.
Oh,
you know.
oh yeah.
Wanted to give the players the opportunity to go to both. So that's why.
We will normally have
Oh,
Modern on Saturday at noon Eastern time this month, and that's just like our weekly Modern. So, but we stream it. So
looks like
Yeah,
he-
yesterday we kind of did because of the other 1K,
Cool.
we knew a lot of people
Bring
were going. We
back
kind of
the
canceled
Ghost
it,
Quarter,
made it
put 'em
more
on
of a modern
another-
play test for people, and kind of like we assumed a lot of people kind of need some cards, which actually happened all day the other day.
brings back the Ghost Quarter and gets the Cavern.
got it going. If I was him, I might grab this island. If it's in there, yeah, there
Yep.
it is, baby. Mismatch basics, I love it. That's part of it.
Cannot cast Mantis Rider
It's
anymore,
part of that's part of the
Yeah.
tilt factor.
but he's
Yeah,
already
part of it.
played.
That's psychological damage right there. That adds up.
Psychological damage.
Yeah, bro, it gets in your psyche, man.
Get in the brain. You see people when they draw, they check for miracle, and then they like land, hit the bottom. You're like, okay, wait a minute. This isn't what I was expecting.
I don't know why, but I draw like that.
You like.
I don't know. It's more or less like surprise. I'm just like
There's different techniques where you like pull it in front of you and you like pull it around a little. And you feel the slow peel.
DK with the sub.
Oh man,
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
that's awesome.
been a big.
we love you, DK. Never change.
Meddling Mage got the island for a reason.
I gotta imagine he's naming Bolt or Helix here. I think it would be like Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, the only other reason I would think potentially a Helix is just for the fact that
Is that a champion?
he just has a lot of pressure on the board.
Yeah,
and
the
getting
fact that
it
he's
a lot.
at 6 life, and that's kind of what he would.
Didn't really
Have
like
a hard
the
time
order
with.
of playing those cards, but you know.
Yeah, I'm a little. I'm not sure why the champion didn't come down then the Meddling Mage. I mean, it's only one counter, but
It all matters. And you know what? I think this Renegade Rally is going to be on blocking duty unless he just gets in there with the Mantis Rider. I might get in there with the Thalia.
well, so that's in the air, and it's 4 in the air versus the Thalia 2 on the ground, 3 in the air.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
You're right. The Thalia is a great blocker against this Renegade Rally, being a 3/2.
Yeah, so he just attacked with the Mantis Rider Exalted trigger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one less damage for, like, it feeling a little safer. I think that's probably worth it. He doesn't know if his opponent has, like, TBR in his deck or something like that. Something real scary.
And there's another land drop. Shock the one.
Going to 1. See, that's one thing he couldn't do if he took the extra damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Not that
that's-
it matters here. I think that's GG.
So they're moving
Yeah.
to game 3.
We've seen a bunch of people go out with some respectful
Yes, we
land
have.
pan. That's what I'm talking about.
Is shock bolt myself?
Yeah. So one of the other scenarios is guy put him down to like 1, and he goes, down tick run 6, target you, and he goes, I'm gonna crack my fetch lane in response, and then just like went out like a champ.
Peaced out.
That's
Out of the
what I'm
game.
talking about.
Yeah.
That is one thing that has been kind of cool. Is a lot of people, especially people we've had on stream. I can't speak for anywhere else, but they've all at least been enjoying it, whether they're winning or losing.
Right. The consensus I have seen today is everybody is excited to be back playing paper competitive Magic.
Yeah.
And it's,
I mean,
and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and the turnout today, people, like I said, people driving down here to Caldwell, Ohio,
from
To-
3 hours.
for 3 hours.
Yeah, like a ton of people from
Yeah.
TGC or whatever, like
Well, we
2.5 hours.
We have people from
Yeah.
down in the middle of nowhere in West Virginia that drove all the way up here.
Yeah, I saw the shirts. Yeah, wow.
I mean, that's
At the beginning of the stream, that somebody was in there. Well, I guess maybe not necessarily the beginning, but like
So-
shout outs to our West Virginia crew.
nice.
Yeah,
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 Oh,
they were
yeah.
right
Yep.
in the chat.
So it looks like neither player changed sideboards in between game 2 and 3, because obviously the play is going to switch and Landfall Aggro will be on the play here.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was anything that anybody really cared to bring in or not.
Probably not a whole lot.
How many reflector mages does that humans deck run?
4.
We're in Caldwell, Ohio. It's like
Yeah.
southeastern
If you
Ohio.
can see some of those reflector mages this match, I think he has a good chance. Because this
That's what's
Landfall
going to
Ag-
be really good.
Yeah, this Landfall Aggro deck is killer on the play, and you need some way of slowing that down. Unfortunately, blocking is not a good way of doing it. You need to interact with them.
Yeah, 'cause the other thing about this deck is a lot of its creatures are all 4-ofs. So it's very possible for duplicates in hand. So when you start bouncing them back and they can't play multiple creatures down at the same name, it's kind of
It's just he just needs to get under. You know, this Landfall Aggro deck has so many 1-drops, and they get so big so fast. You need to be able to interact with them, and unfortunately, the way humans does that is only with Reflector Mage. You can Meddling Mage some stuff out of somebody's hand if you like bounce it first or something like that, but
at that point
It
you're
takes-
kind of
it
guessing.
takes a little bit longer for humans to outsize this deck, and it makes it really scary on the draw.
Well, any bolts or helixes that get rid of the Thalia's lieutenants and champion, that
Right.
outgrow.
Yeah.
That's really the only chance that it has to outgrow the size.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the scary part. I see the Spirit Link and a Lightning Bolt in this Landfall Aggro deck's hand. Looks like he's got an Akum. No, he has a Brushfire Elemental in hand.
That card is sick.
Yeah, that card is really scary. He's got the Lightning Bolt. It looks to be a
Isn't
forest.
isn't Mantis Rider or like a big champion of the parish or Thalia's Lieutenant? That's like the only thing that can block that in his deck.
Yeah, the Brushfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something has to grow, really.
Ooh, Tap Temple
Yeah.
Garden is an exciting start for humans, actually.
Yeah, humans
Ooh.
probably very excited about
Yeah.
that.
Well, let's see if he starts with a vial here.
He does.
Oh boy.
Big
Big
play.
Yeah.
Very nice start.
I was
for
gonna
humans.
say I think one of the best
We truly
starts for the
wild
humans
Nakatl.
is
An awkward draw.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. Let's see what he plays here. We see that Spirit Link. We see the Nakatl. Looks like he's gonna go for this Flooded Strand.
Could go Nakatl, set up for a massive Brushfire next turn, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he has a third land. He's gonna have to fetch Shock here if he wants a red for that Brushfire. Kind of an awkward fetch land to be running.
Looking at his hand, deciding what color to grab.
I think it's just gotta be Aura or a Sacred Foundry here. I don't think there's another option. He just needs that red. I see the Lightning Bolt, I see the Nakatl, and I see the Brushfire. All those are, yeah.
Yeah.
At least he's got the OG art, very important.
yeah.
Plus
bonus
one
points for
mental, plus one mental fortitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mental damage has now been negated from the mismatch basics. All right, this is an even matchup, boys.
We reset the balance.
Yeah. Oh, it could be anybody's match now.
I have to give a shout out to the Zelda sleeves though. I was running those exact sleeves for a long time. Love them.
They're over there still in your proxy deck.
And look,
Well, yours.
oh baby, he's
No,
going-
those are different. Those are a
you
different
had,
one.
You had those ones.
Remember, those are the ones that Todd Stevens gave me.
These
at
ones,
that.
right?
No, those are the ones.
Oh, I thought it was this.
No, those are ones I bought online.
Gotcha.
He slams the Spirit Link on this 3/3 Wild Nakano.
Ooh, wait, what does that do?
Spirit Link is life link, but it goes on the stack. Some Bogos player play it, so you know, like the white enchantment gives +3/+3 and life link and some other things.
Mhm.
If
Gotcha.
you put Spirit Link on it, you get double life link because that one uses the stack. It
Oh,
doesn't.
so it's not the keyword lifelink. It just
Not the
says.
keyword life link. It just says you gain that much life when it deals that much damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and unfortunately, humans is gonna have to wait at least a turn before he can
Reflector Mage it?
Reflector Mage it. He doesn't have 3 yet, but it looks like he put in this.
Is that I see a Mantis Rider in hand. Is that a
Oh,
Mantis Rider?
Yeah, a
Mantis,
Dismember.
Reflector.
Ooh, I see a Reflector.
Oh,
Two
Dismember.
He has 2 Mantis Riders. That Dismember, and he has a Reflector Mage. This is gonna be
Oh,
a
wow.
close one. Oh, buddy.
And he
But
doesn't
that's-
get any extra life off that.
Yeah, that Dismember was very nice right there.
Yeah.
Before the life gain, started to really take place.
Foil, alternate arc, brush fire elemental, mental damage +3. Get in there, baby. Ooh, missing the land drop. That's not good. I think this landfall aggro deck just. I
And
think-
humans uptick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vile.
Fetch lane right there would have been massive.
Yeah, I think humans might have just turned this corner.
He's
Well,
on two. He doesn't have a land drop there, right?
Yeah, but he can still play a
You can
Mantis
see the
Rider here
Rider with the.
and a Tideholder Scholar off this.
Oh, and he's got. Oh, dude, he's
Or
got the
not
Mara.
Tideholder.
The mare, yeah.
Yeah.
This game just got a lot harder. He's gonna add white, add red, and then add blue to get this Mantis Rider in play and bash in for 4.
Yeah, and that is another Mantis Rider in hand.
I think it's also possible you could Reflector Mage any of his pressure off the board because then he couldn't recast it next turn, or
Oh,
he
yeah.
can't
So
play
next
down a
turn-
second one this turn.
Next turn he upticks Vile to 3, and he can Reflector and Mantis Rider.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so
Because
hard
now,
to beat.
one of the things is like because he has a grip in hand. Obviously, he doesn't know that, but like he
This
can
landfall deck needs
potentially
a
attach
land
this.
right now, or else things are going really, really bad, really, really fast. And it looks like he doesn't have one. It looks like he's just got a. Is that a? What is that? I have no idea what that card is. It's red. Could be plated GOP'd. Maybe. I think first strike. No, it looks like a snake.
On Hellhound? No. Is it a side?
So we got a Vile bringing in the
Oh, this.
Mantis Rider.
There's the Mantis Rider. That,
And it looks
This?
like we're going to the lands.
No.
That's going to be Reflector Mage.
Yeah.
It is.
gonna bounce that. Whatever its name is can't be cast.
Core Firewalker is white, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Firewalker is white. Yeah, let me take it.
I don't know what that is.
Alright.
Oh yeah, plated GOP.
Play the GOP, baby.
Yep. Ooh, new
Thank you,
sub.
Mark.
Mark Hawkinson, thanks so much for the subscription.
Really appreciate that. And you know what? This humans player is appreciating that Aether Vial because this game is on.
Aether Vial just makes it so much harder in
Oh my
creature
gosh.
matchup.
I don't know if there's anything that can be done here
Yeah, there's no draw.
other than a Spirit Link
or like
to try to live with and then a land and a.
If he brought in like somehow Anger of the Gods here, it'd be pretty nuts. But like I don't see
Because you
it.
still
I
have
just
six in
realized-
there.
Both of those last subscriptions were on our YouTube,
Oh.
which still thank you.
Yeah,
but
no, appreciate
I definitely thought they were Twitch subs, but our YouTube is
I
also
hope-
linked,
I hope,
so
like,
it's
DK and
Oh.
that guy aren't like confused. Like, did you just charge me $5?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trap, dude. Good luck.
DK says the amount of land drops that are missed are crushing my soul. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, DK.
Oh
It's
my god, he had the pickaxe, man.
That's why I was saying.
Oh.
I think that's why I was saying I think the Reflector Mage earlier would have made a lot of sense because you know that he plays things that are attaching to creatures, so getting zero, like taking him off creatures at all in the board.
Yeah. Unfortunately, missing that land drop is going to really make this game a non-one.
Yeah,
As,
I mean-
there's a land drop, but it's going to come in tapped Temple Garden.
yeah, it's a near perfect curve out for this humans deck, and it's a really sad attempt at fighting back. Oh, can't block with that one, bud. Don't reach for it.
Yeah, I don't. It has to be if he wants to block. It has to be a Mantis
You're
Rider,
just gonna
correct?
take 5, go to 10.
Yeah, there's no reason to
Yeah.
block here.
Opponent's at 5, got 1 land in hand.
Yeah,
There's a handshake.
Yeah,
GG.
So
very.
Yeah, tough one.
I
Mulligan
would
to
argue
6.
kind of a disappointing end to that because it was a very good matchup. I
It's a
think.
very good matchup. So after Landfall Aggro takes game 1, Humans comes back, takes the next 2, and that is going to put Nathan into the top 8.
Yeah.